Want to know the most effective strategy on how to teach word problems so that your students feel confident instead of intimidated and stressed? If you're a middle school math teacher wanting some ideas on the best ways to teach breaking down word problems so they might be so they are super less intimidating, I'm spilling my secrets. If you're new around here, my name is Kathy Martin and I help 6th, 7th, 8th grade and Algebra 1 math teachers experience more aha math moments in the classroom, all while saving time and money with their lesson planning and resources. Word problems can be, most of the time, a huge stressor for our students. So I have a few ideas that can help you, if you implement them, can help make word problems a little less intimidating, a little bit, dare I say, fun, but just easier to break down. So my first thought is to give a sample to your students and see if they can make up their own for others to solve. So maybe they could use station rotation where they see an example and they have to make up a similar one with the answer key before moving on to another station. So I could give an example of a problem that I made up, right? As an example, not necessarily for students to solve. I guess we could solve it, but you can use that as a sample so students can make up their own with whatever it is you're doing, whatever math topic you are doing, and then other kids can come and try to solve it. There could be like treats or a prize or something for the group or students that come up with the best example. You don't have to do that, but just an idea. Another example or another strategy that I like to share that could make word problems just a little bit easier would be I like to tell my students to create caveman sentences with them. So you would take the word problem that you are given and then you would create simple sentences from them. So here's an example. Here's the actual word problem. Okay, I'm going to read it out loud. So it says, this could be something like, Castell and Gabriella are selling pies for a school fundraiser. Customers can buy apple pies and lemon meringue pies. Castell sold 6 pies and 4 lemon meringue pies for a total of $80. Gabriella sold 6 apple pies and 5 lemon meringue pies for a total of $94. What is the cost of 1 apple pie and 1 lemon meringue pie? So your caveman sentence could be Castell, 6 apple, 4 lemon, total 80, right? And then Gabriella, 6 apple, 5 lemon, total 94. Cost 1 apple, cost 1 lemon, right? You're just making these caveman sentences. You're getting rid of all the fluff in the word problem, taking these caveman sentences, making them simple. What is the point? What are we trying to solve? And really breaking it down that way. And my final strategy in trying to make word problems a lot less intimidating is, I probably should have started off with this one, but that's okay, is using, instead of jumping or diving into word problems, here's the story, what are we trying to solve, I would just totally back the truck up and start with numberless word problems. If you've never done numberless word problems, they're pretty much exactly what it sounds like. They are problems without numbers. So this way, the focus is on the words and what the problem is rather than jumping to what the numbers are, right? So often students are like, okay, let me look for all the numbers because if I see numbers, that is what must be important, right? So we want to focus on what the words are and what the problem is instead of trying to figure out the 6 over here and the 4 over here and the 80 over here, right? You're just adding back one number at a time and continuing the discussion. So by doing this, kids see the problem to be solved and then they have an easier time coming up with a solution. So using numberless words problems, like I said, you're removing the numbers, you're replacing words with like instead of numbers, you're replacing with the words some, a lot, a few, many, because it doesn't matter what the number is, right? There is a website called numberlesswp.com. So numberless, number Number, less, LESS, WP for word problems.com. All one URL, so numberlesswp.com. This website provides you, it's free, and it totally provides you with a lot of examples. So when you go to this website, you will see that some of the examples, like you'll use the examples, you'll show one sentence at a time on the slides. You'll talk about the context of the problem, you'll guess the value, and then you'll reveal on the next slide. So by the time you get to the question, students already know what is going to be asked. It is really, really powerful. So let's review, shall we? Strategy number 1 is have students make up their own sample word problems for other students to solve. Number 2 is the caveman sentence strategy. And number 3, numberless word problems. Probably start here. Okay? I hope that you found this video to be helpful, and I hope that, let me know in the comments which of these strategies you are going to try first to help your students with word problems. Word problems will never, ever disappear. You will see them from kindergarten all through the highest levels of math, and especially on state testing. So let's make sure that moving forward, our students aren't afraid or intimidated by word problems. If you're looking for a one-stop shop for everything you need to teach 6th, 7th, 8th grade and Algebra 1 math, come join us inside the Prealgebra Futures Math membership. Log in, grab what you need to teach, and go. Click the link below to join us, and I'll see you next time.